Being a gamer isn't really regarded as being healthy. It doesn't make you very active and you don't tend to move a lot of muscles, unless you're playing Sex of Thrones. You know what I've been playing a lot recently? I've been playing Sex of Thrones. This is why the release of the Nintendo Wii in 2006 was so groovy. Instead of holding a controller like this, or like this, if you're a twisted, flippin' psychopath, your whole body became the controller. That's a lie. I lied. Your body didn't actually become the controller, but instead of using a traditionally shaped controller like the PlayStation or the Xbox, you were equipped with a Wii remote. Not only was it somewhat shaped like a dick, it also had a built-in motion sensor at the very tip, meaning that the controller tracked your movement with the accompanying sensor bar. This led to gameplay that encouraged you to get off that hot little ass and get moving. For example, you're playing a game of 10-pin bowling, you actually have to follow through on the bowling motion like you would at an actual bowling alley. This would end up resulting in a lot of... That's why it's always better to do it with a strap on, am I right, boys? Emphasis on more interactive gameplay mixed with a more family-friendly target audience means that even the strictest of Christian moms would allow this console into their home. Unless you use one of these fucking controllers, you know I'm strapped. Now, much like myself, you could measure most Wii games on a spectrum ranging from purely created for fun, and then others that are created to be more educational and for health and wellness purposes. And the most infamous game on this side is undoubtedly the Wii Fit. And if you've ever had body image issues in your life, there's a good chance it's attributed to this little dipshit right here. Let me explain. The Wii Fit is an interactive based fitness game, hence the name. Wii Fitness dick in your mouth, am I right? Now, combining fitness and video games may seem enticing at first, but trust me, the view is much better than the chew. See, each retail copy of Wii Fit came with a unique controller called the Wii Balance Board, in which you would stand on it to participate in a myriad of exercise-based mini-games. This can range from yoga exercises, give me that downward dog, to strength training regimes led by an absolute baddie of a trainer. No, not her, him. Or you can test your balance and center of gravity with aerobic and cardio-based exercises, because there's no other fantasy universe I'd rather immerse myself in than fucking jogging. But before you can engage in any of these compelling activities, again, jogging, you must first create a Wii Fit profile. And to do this, you need to do the body scan test. This is the part where I want to kill myself. Me, right before I get dominated. Basically, the body test requires you to input your height, your age, what you're wearing. A little odd, but nothing new for an avid Sex of Thrones player like myself. Then it'll weigh you, measure your center of gravity, and then give you an accurate measurement of your body composition. Or will it? You'll have to do a body check like this every time you load up the game. I know, riveting gameplay. This is so you can see your progress and how far you've come. And if you don't do one of these, it'll give you a very gentle, not at all passive-aggressive reminder on the home screen that you're slacking and jacking off. And you know what? I have been doing exactly that. It has been well over 7 days since I've touched base on my Nintendo journey of health and wellness. In fact, it's been 5,259 days. I was just having a rest day, really. So let's see how far I've come physically since I was 11. Before getting into the meat and potatoes of it, he did say I was looking slimmer, so that's a plus. I load up my old profile, I step on the board, and... oh. Well, that's not what I was aiming for. So according to the health gurus over at Nintendo, I am in fact obese. Obese being one of 4 outcomes that you can achieve. And in Nintendo's eyes, we have a 3 and 4th chance to fail and get a negative result on the body test. Why do I say negative? Because of the way it's presented. So if you're like me and you clock in at obese, it'll make the most pandering, piss on your face sound effect. Like you just fucking got a question wrong on The Price is Right. And if you're underweight, it'll make that exact same sound effect, only with a higher pitch. But if you come in at ideal, fuck me, it'll celebrate you like you've just won a fucking match or a race, like you're the victor. Also, I didn't realize this until reviewing the footage, but it doesn't matter how you customize your Mii. Again, look at this stud muffin that I created. Your Mii's body composition will change based on your BMI results. And if this wasn't enough to immediately eject the game, well, we have this little douchebag to help us on our fitness journey, giving us motivational speeches like, I suggest you watch what you eat. Remember to go easy on those afternoon snacks. How about fuck you? I'm always finding new ways to motivate people. Oh, by that you mean, this is all measured through BMI. Wait, what the flippin' heck is BMI? Well, I'm about to tell you. BMI is an outdated body calculation system that combines your height, your weight, your age, and nothing else. I'm sure you can already see the cracks appearing. See, this measurement was created by a fella named Adolf. I'm not even going to bother with that last name. And it was curated for the demographic of white European men. So if you're not this, then suck eggs, I guess. So not only is using this system a major flaw in the body test, but the health gurus at Nintendo also forgot to think that I'm no longer a preteen. I'm just a very fat 11-year-old. I cannot imagine the amount of people that crack this open on Christmas morning with the intention of getting their health on track in the new year, only to be shattered and derailed by the fat-phobic Wii board. So after you've gone through the trials and tribulations of creating your Wii Fit profile, it's now time to create fitness goals to work towards within a time frame. But is it? Are you actually going to do this when you could play any other game? You know, something that won't berate you? Like, man, if I'm playing Nintendo, I don't think Mario's going to call me obese. He might though, I don't know, I don't speak Italian. But I guess that's the magic of video games. In the world of Nintendo, I'm a morbidly obese preteen. In the world of Warcraft, I'm a skimpy little blood elf. These virtual worlds are here to make us feel like rock stars, like super soldiers, or to make us feel very, very insecure.